call this guy, man. You might need to call Ursay because he out here calling his players out after they requesting trades. So you know we gotta talk about this, man. It was a
I'm waiting
tailor-made
for this.
request.
I waited.
Woo!
When I saw this was the topic today, I was excited.
Yes,
Let's go,
sir.
Tombo.
Yes, sir. With this
I like that
tailor-made
one.
request, hey, Jonathan Taylor woke up and said, "My back not hurting. I just want out of here." So do you all agree with Jonathan Taylor requesting a trade? And coach, man, you new to the network, man. I know you're not new to the platform, but I'm gonna start with you.
Heck yeah, he should have requested a trade. Absolutely. Anybody that plays for Indiana, the coach needs to request a doggone trade. This organization will not win a football game under this man's ownership. They need to find a new ownership. The same way they kicked old buddy out of Washington, they need to go ahead and kick old buddy out of Indianapolis. He has done nothing positive for this organization. He gets arrested for drinking and driving. He's in the news media for sexual assault situations. I mean, he is not good for the city of Indianapolis. No, he absolutely should have requested a trade. Now, per the fact that the owner owns him because it's his team, he can come out and say what he wants to say against Jonathan. We're not trading him. We know you're not trading him. But what that request did, that request put that organization in hot water because now Jonathan Taylor actually has more control of his future beyond this. Because why? He's still gonna play football. He's not in any contract situation. He's not he's not getting franchise tag. He just requested a trade. What did that trade allow him to do? Requesting that trade allow him to do? Oh, I don't know. Week 3, come out and say, you know what? My ankle just don't feel good. Week 7, come out. That back just keeps aggravating, you know? And here's the thing. You can start all the games. It don't mean you got to finish them. I'm just saying. I've seen this plenty of times from players. Some players work it right, okay? Yeah, you see a lot in the NBA, okay? What they do, they get fat, they get traded, and then all that weight just went poof. So this is another form of it. This dude does not have any plans beyond where he is right now of playing for this organization. And again, if you are a Colt, I'm trying to get out. I really am. How much more bashing do these players got to take from the leader of their organization? Like this dude he's trash. He's not a good owner. It's amazing how they pick and choose which owners get kicked out. So he must be coughing up a lot of money in other places where they basically ignore half the crap that he does.
Man, you got to be right there. Joe, how you feeling about this?
I'm cool with it, man. First he asking for a trade because they're not giving him the money he wants. And I like the move he's doing. He's anticipating what's going to happen, then inevitable. When all these running backs, they wait until it's time to get either franchise tag or basically let them walk to get into negotiations and contracts. Unlike Zeke. I like what Zeke did. Like Zeke went to him early and was like, I need my money now. So and then what happened? He got paid. So I think John Taylor's doing the right thing. All right. He see all these other running backs. I mean, look what Saquon Barkley and Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs just won a rushing title. And
he deserves every bit of money because he has been this way since his rookie season. He's not actually had an inconsistent season.
Good job, yeah. And then Saquon Barkley, like his.
That's how the contracts got him on hold right now. I know Joe gonna probably catch up.
Oh my gosh!
So
can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh man, I'm clear as day. Oh my goodness, what's going on, man? See, man, hey, I want to. You know what? Anyways, so look, Jonathan Taylor, man, I'm all for it. I'm all for the trade request. I'm all for him trying to get more money. I see that he's trying to get $16 million a year. So and I think that's around what C-Mac is getting paid. I think he's the highest paid back right now, if I'm not mistaken.
He is.
So I ain't mad at him, and he just got hurt last year. So man, get your money, man. And then they try to put that report out by his back, and it's not even true, man. I'm all for it, and I'm not a big fan of Jim Irsay.
Nah. Jim Irsay was trying too hard to be like the guy in Dallas, and definitely overly trying too hard to be like the guy who was formerly in Washington. And you can see it. I mean, who's their starting quarterback right now? Is it Gardner Minshew?
No, the rookie, comes from Florida.
Oh, Anthony Richardson.
He's in a good situation, but it's not about that.
I mean, yeah, but they also drafted some running backs as well, and clearly you can see where the market is going. Like you said, Joe, like they gonna run you on your rookie contract. Then they're gonna franchise tag you. Then they possibly gonna try to franchise tag you another year, and then they're gonna kick you out the door and say, well, nobody really wants you because you declined. And if you look at it, Jonathan Taylor was that offense for like maybe the last 2 to 3 years. He was a running back that was in the MVP talks. So I would have woke up and looked at the market and said the same thing. I'm like, well, Saquon, you want to sign for 1 year, $9 million, technically with 11 if you do the incentives, but I'm the offense down here. So if they're going to play with you like that up there, look what Irsay even said. So I know they're going to do it down here. So I want out. And then Irsay wakes up the next day and says, oh, I can outdo you. I'm not trading him because if I die tomorrow and he's still on the team, then he a coach. I'm like, wait, what does that even have to do with anything?
Basically, I own you. Yeah, even if I die today, I own you. That's basically what that statement was.
And when he said that, I said, what's up with the AFC South and these owners and they just saying these wild statements when it come to their players?
Uncalled for.
I know Jerry might say something. Yeah, like exactly. Like Jerry will say something wild. Like, I mean, hey, Zach, we got to pay Parsons. Okay, cool. Or Zeke, who? He not going to that extent. I mean, he was in the picture, but he not going to that extent or when he talking. You know what I mean? So, hey.
Because Jerry not talk business. That's what helps him.
So, hey, Jonathan Taylor, man, I'm rooting for you in this situation. Hopefully, they can get you out of there. Hey, long as Howie don't call, I'm cool with wherever you go. Hey,
Howie ain't calling. They running back by committee. But look, real quick.
True, Jerry you're not paying running backs up there.
Yeah, you see, we're trying to get to that, right? And it's crazy. So, you talking about Jerry Jones, right? I know it's in the Jerry Jones like topic. But I like how Jerry Jones handled his situations with his players, right? Y'all heard what he said about McCarthy and Kellen Moore. They asked him about Kellen Moore, and he said, it's not about what Kellen Moore didn't do. It's about what Mike McCarthy is doing. That's a good way to say that. You know, like Jerry Jones got away with his words. When you got Jim Irsay, you know, like what he said, it's kind of like, dang, like you just made me want to leave even more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, I don't want to play for this organization.
Yeah, and then with the Zeke Who stuff, he turned that thing into a profitable thing. He bought T-shirts and all that stuff. Like he flipped it, and then he like, man, me and Zeke know what it is, basically, man. Like Zeke know what's up. So I always like how Jerry Jones hang out organization. He's not the problem. Everybody keep trying to blame him. He's not your problem.
He is because he won't step away from being a general manager. That's the problem.
It's not like how we talk, but he's not doing the. What bad job is he doing as GM? Give me a bad movie.
Zeke should never have been a Cowboy. Zeke should have never been a Cowboy. Okay. He should have never been a Cowboy. There were so many other players on that draft year that, bro, they had Dallas can find any running back. What was the hype of Zeke? What was needed? What did it get you? What did it get you?
Like 3 years straight. How about that?
What did it get you? It got you in his 4th, 5th year with a bad block, and you kicked him off your team. It didn't get you any, and it gave you a season in Cabo where he held you hostage and he forced you to pay him $90 million. Like, come on, bro. That was it was bad. I'm sorry. It was bad. Donnell, I don't care what you say. It got you nothing. Nothing. You got more from Amari Cooper than you did from drafting Zeke. Sorry.
Hold on. All right. There's a lot here. There's a lot that just happened in these last few minutes. One thing, in the moment, I agree with you, Coach, as far as they didn't need him. I wanted Jalen Ramsey in that moment because we needed a cornerback. But their logic was, if Romo's here, we seen what DeMarco Murray did. They was trusting that Romo back was gonna hold up. So if Romo back was gonna hold up, they was like, he can hand the ball off to Zeke and we'll go back to the playoffs and potentially win it.
Yeah, they slapped the
band. He did do it, but as far as saying he didn't do anything, he did do a lot because he helped that backup quarterback. There we go. He helped that backup quarterback become who he is.
What?
What you mean?
To do what?
He gave you another franchise quarterback. He got you. He led the league in rushing. Look. It got him in the playoffs, and Jerry sold more tickets. So at the end of the day,
as a business plan, yeah, it worked great. Oh yeah, per Jerry's world, it works absolutely great. Absolutely. You're right.
But man. Hey, some way somehow.
Look. Hey, Tomo pause. He's like, y'all just keep talking about these Cowboys.
No. I'm about to switch the topic. I was gonna say, man, it's funny that Worm showed up as soon as you gave us a compliment. Like, I don't know how long he was watching, but as soon as you said, I like Jerry, and he just popped up in the comments.
Thank Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.